What's up everybody, and welcome back to the channel for another LEGO Fortnite video. And you can see I am joined by our good friend the Clombo hanging out behind me, and in today's video we're going to be working on something really fun. We are going to be building ourselves a traveling flying house, and this is very useful pretty much for wherever you go, and it's a super simple, easy build. So let's go ahead and let's kick this thing off and start building us our flying house. So we're gonna start out with something really simple, really basic. We're gonna just use the log shed, and we're gonna speed this thing up a little bit. So let's go ahead and get our log shed built, and this is gonna be the easiest thing to start out with if you've never built pretty much a flying house before. This is just the easiest way to kind of understand how it works. So now that we have our little flying house built, you're going to want to do some modifications to it. So the best thing is to come up on the roof and knock off this roof ridge, because it gives us a nice flat surface to work with. So now that we have this, we are going to get ourselves the large activated balloons. And you're going to want to place them like one stud in from each end, about right there, and the same on the other side. And then you're going to want to place a third one in the center. That looks pretty good. And then we're going to get some of the small balloons, not the activated ones, but the ones that are already activated. And we're going to place two on the top, and then we're going to find what I like to call like a sweet spot on the roof, which is kind of the same on each side. So you're going to place one here, and then there's also going to be another spot over here where you can place it. And these spots are really good for keeping your house balanced, as well as getting your house to land nicely. Because you know, you don't want to land too fast, you don't want to destroy the house when it's coming down. And then one more over here so it's completely balanced out. There we go, that looks pretty good. So the next step that we are going to do is we're going to make a driving platform. And this is going to allow us to actually drive and fly this house wherever we want to. So I know that, you know, we all know that LEGO Fortnite they've added the airship and all types of flying machines that you can build now, really simple. But this is also pretty good for when you want a place to sleep, you want to have storage, and you want to kind of just have like all your stuff with you. So this is like this is just a small scale of being able to achieve that. So we're gonna make sure all the balloons are adjusted to the same channel. I always put my activated balloons on channel 4. And then next we are going to add thrusters. So we're going to add two large thrusters to the rear. You can add as many thrusters as you want, but just to give you a base model of how this works and how to figure it out, especially with the log design, because you can see how they kind of angle and they don't want to go flat. You gotta like manipulate it a little bit and move stuff around to find that sweet spot where it actually wants to work. So I just have to maybe angle my character, and then there we go. So we're going to do the same on the side. We're going to use the large thrusters because this is a large structure, and we want to make sure we're getting some turning on it. So like I said, this is a super simple, easy to do flying house design. You know, you can take it to the highest mountain, you can take it wherever you want. Add more balloons, whatever you want to do, you can take it there. And it will totally it'll totally work out for you, and it will last. Right, there we go. So now we have our thrusters. Let's go ahead and tune them up. We're gonna put that one on 3. We're gonna put this one on 2, and then we're gonna put the rear thrusters on channel 1. All right, that looks good. So now that we've accomplished that, we have to break the foundation that it's built on. So you just need to carefully do this, but don't worry, if you hit a wall, you can always just rebuild the wall. The whole structure will not come down. And if you don't like the pillars, you can knock the pillars down too. But I'm just gonna leave the pillars and just get rid of the foundation. So you just really gotta make sure the foundation's completely broken and the house is on the ground. And then we can activate our balloons, and we have liftoff. And it's so seamless. This little build right here, it works so well that I hope so many people go out there and build this just for fun. You know, it's just a fun build, and it can be done in creative or survival. And you can see we've engaged the rear thrusters, and we have a nice smooth movement through the air. Nothing's glitching, nothing's acting crazy. We're getting our turning done. It's a nice smooth, slow turn. And I mean, you can travel Lost Isles with your little mobile home, just like I'm doing, and pretty much go wherever you want to go. Soar through the skies with the sun coming up. It looks really good. It's a really awesome and fun build. So what we're gonna really need to do is find us a nice place to land. Now, landing can come with, you know, different options of what you want to do. I didn't add anything special to this for landing, but if you're able to, especially if you're building this in creative, you can just put the house in the air, float under it, and put like tires under it as your landing gear. But if you're building this in survival, it's probably going to be a little trickier to have a landing gear or like a cushion underneath it to be able to bring it to like a real soft landing. But that's also why I like to use the activated balloons, because you can basically pump the balloons in and out to kind of give you that soft landing. So let's go ahead and land over here on this beach, and let's see how it goes. So let's get a little bit closer, and we're gonna disengage, and we're gonna float down. We float, it's a little fast, not too much, and we're gonna boost a little bit, and then we can see we can pump the balloons, reactivate them on and off, kind of just bring us down to a nice slow landing. And that wasn't too bad. You kind of get the sound like things are breaking, but nothing's breaking. Nothing at all is breaking. Like I said, you can get rid of the pillars if you want, but it looks cool when you land because it looks like a structurally built home. And it looks really well. So with that said, we can go ahead and customize it a little bit. You can put your bed in here. That way you can sleep and save no matter where you are if you don't have a village built in the areas that you're traveling. So that's really good. Also gives you this will provide you shelter from lightning storms, rain, all that stuff. And we can add a few accents to it. We can put some lights in here. You hang up a wall light. And you can see as you add stuff, it's like it makes like the breaking sound that you're adding weight to it. But this little bit of stuff doesn't affect it at all. And we're gonna add some outside lights just to give it a cool little effect. And that looks good. So here we go. We have a nice ambient lighting around our house. And it's looking really good. Really good. And as you can see, when we fly, when we take off also, there's nice glow lighting around the house. So when you're in the air or if you're playing with someone else and you're flying around, they should be able to see you. So it's really cool. It's a really fun build, and you know, I really hope everybody enjoys this build and they go out and they build it for themselves and even make it better. You know, drop me a comment, drop me a like, tell me what you did different and what you think could be done better. I'd really like to know and really share these tips and tricks with everyone. So with that said, as always, please hit that like, please hit that subscribe, click that join button and become a member of this channel. It's been a while since I've done some LEGO Fortnite videos, but I am trying to jump back in it with this new Lost Isles update. And I really hope to see everyone back here on the channel checking out these videos and see everyone out there in LEGO Fortnite and in Fortnite. Thanks everybody. See you on the next one.